Tonight, the tragic death of former docker Shane Yarran, 28 years old.
A Perth father arrested in Bali. Why he's being accused of kidnapping his own baby.
Trapped in a car inferno, how heroes dragged a baby, a little girl and the driver from a crash fireball.
The AMP boss quits over scandals revealed at the Banking Royal Commission. How customers have been ripped off and lied to.
And the Queen reveals who she'd like to succeed her as the head of the Commonwealth.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Susanna Carr and Rick Arden.
Good evening and welcome to 7 News. There's sad news tonight with confirmation former Fremantle docker Shane Yarran is dead. Rory Campbell, it's a shock for his former club and the community.
That's right, Rick. It's incredibly sad. Shane Yarran was found dead at his home in Seville Grove near Armidale. He was 28 years old and a father. Police say there are no suspicious circumstances surrounding his death. Shane Yarran was a 3-time WAFL Premiership player. He won 2 flags with Subiaco and 1 with Peel. He was drafted by the Fremantle Dockers at the end of 2015 and he played 6 AFL games before he was delisted after 1 season. Yarran had several run-ins with the law and spent time in jail, but he'd previously drawn praise for his efforts at turning around his life. Recently, he'd been undergoing rehabilitation through the AFL Players Association in conjunction with the Subiaco Football Club. In the past few weeks, he played with amateur side Gosnells. So a very sad story, one that will be felt across the entire football community.
Rory, thank you. It is a shock. For anyone who feels they need to speak to someone, there are trained counsellors available 24/7 on the phone or online. You can call Lifeline on 13 11 14, that's 13 11 14, or the Samaritans on 135 247, that's 135 247.
A former Perth man accused of kidnapping his son in a midnight home invasion has been arrested in Bali. Alistair Lamore snatched the toddler from his former partner's home. He says he was driven to do it after a 10-month custody battle. And under Indonesian law, he may not be charged over the abduction.
Reunited with her son. It was the moment this mother had spent the past 5 days longing for.
Strangers have saved a baby and a little girl from a car wreck moments before it erupted into a fireball. As you're about to see in Emily Baker's report, confronting pictures of the burnt-out car show just how lucky they are to have survived.
It took just seconds for this car to burst into flames after it hit a tree.
A 60-year-old man from Halls Head has died in a worksite incident at a water treatment plant in Munster. The contract construction worker became trapped under a beam while working on scaffolding this morning.
Our hearts go out to his family and his friends and his work colleagues, and we will do everything in our power to make sure that we understand what's happened and make sure it can never happen again. WorkSafe
is now investigating.
An incredible act of selflessness has emerged from a crash in Perth's southeast, which left 1 woman dead and injured 3 others. The front of her minibus was crushed in a head-on collision on Armidale Road in Piara Waters last night. Residents and emergency services worked for more than an hour trying to save her. The Queen has pulled no punches in telling member nations to get behind Prince Charles as her successor at the helm of the Commonwealth. It comes amid growing whispers Her Majesty will soon step aside from official duties and that this week's CHOGM will be the last she attends. Why a coach walked out on the Dockers, our exclusive interview.
Plus mystery revealed. A twist in the death of a music icon. Why no one will be charged.
And terrifying new video on board a plane that was damaged by an explosion.
Then ratepayer anger over a costly council legal fight.
The punishment didn't fit the crime.
Why more West Aussies are cruising away for bargain holidays.
This is just so amazing.
Plus overprotective parents blamed for anxiety in kids.
The market has closed modestly lower today. The ASX 200 was down 12 points, mainly because losses in the mining sector. Shares in AMP fell following a week of heavy losses and the resignation of Chief Executive Craig Mellor. Our dollar is buying just over 77 US cents and $1.06 New Zealand.
A woman accused of physically abusing her disabled stepson days after his father died has faced court. Lee Melissa Jackson is alleged to have slapped her teenage stepson who lives with cerebral palsy and on occasion refused to give him food or water. The boy uses his wheelchair to communicate. Police will allege a camera on it captured the abuse.
Ms Jackson, is there anything you'd like to say?
The 42-year-old Armidale woman was granted bail and will face court again next month.
Ryan's here with sport now and a late change for the Eagles, Ryan.
That's right, Sue. One of their defenders is out of tomorrow's clash with Carlton at the MCG. I'll have the details next. Plus, meet the latest Fremantle Dockers debutante. And Kenny Lowe sacked by the Glory, but there's a twist. Eagles defender Lewis Jetta is out of tomorrow's clash with Carlton due to general soreness. Young defender Tom Cole comes into the side for his first game of the season, while the Dockers will introduce another new face. And it's a big day for footy on 7 tomorrow. It's the Blues and the Eagles live and free from 2:30, followed by a special edition of 7 News at 5:30. Then it's the Dockers and the Bulldogs at 6, straight after the news. Former Dockers AFLW coach Michelle Cowan has spoken for the first time about her exit from the club. Cowan led the side for the first 2 seasons of the competition.
First and foremost, it's a big family decision as well. You're 2 young kids and wanting to spend more time with them, 7 and a 9-year-old, and it's a really demanding role.
She wants to stay involved in footy but isn't sure what that looks like just yet. Cowan says the recent sexual harassment investigation at the club has nothing to do with her decision and believes the Dockers don't have a culture problem.
No, none at all. I think, I'll always have a strong voice for men and women and for everybody really. But yeah, I don't think there's an issue there.
Kenny Lowe has been sacked as coach of Perth Glory, but in a twist, he'll remain at the club in a new role. That's all from me. Here are Rick and Sue.
Thanks, Ryan. It's going to be a stormy weekend. Amelia is next with the weather.
And then it's Monica with Today Tonight.
Ratepayer anger as a Perth council spends thousands chasing a $300 bill.
The punishment didn't fit the crime.
Sailing away from Freo. Why cruising is so popular. How you can grab a bargain at sea.
This is just so amazing.
A warning over protective parenting. Why it's being blamed for creating anxiety in kids. Plus our delightful dolphins. How you can help save them.
Now Fuel Watch, Perth's petrol prices, brought to you by Fuel Watch and 7 News.
Hello, happy Friday. We had beautiful sunny skies in Perth today, but we're in for a change this weekend. 23 was our maximum. Right now it is 19 degrees and winds are from the northwest. Taking a look around the suburbs today, Bullsbrook reached 26. It was cooler in Kalamunda, 22 degrees down in Mandurah. A very hot 39 up in Kununurra and Port Hedland for tomorrow. Partly cloudy in Geraldton, a different story in our southwest, showers and storms for Bunbury and Albany. A weak cold front will approach the southwest corner of the state tomorrow before weakening. On Sunday, a stronger cold front will move in, bringing wet and possibly stormy conditions with it. A possible early shower in Adelaide tomorrow, partly cloudy and 23 in Melbourne, sunny in Canberra. On local waters, northerly winds will become variable in the middle of the day, seas to 1 metre, swell to 2.5. So a mostly sunny morning tomorrow, then a 50% chance of showers in the afternoon and evening. We could also get a storm, 26 the top, up to 20 millimetres of rain is forecast on Sunday, a shower or 2 on Monday, but it'll clear up from Tuesday. Congratulations to Florence and Gordon Hull, who are celebrating 74 years of marriage, and a very big happy birthday to Flo Smart. Flo is turning 107 today. Congratulations, Flo. Now here's Monica with Today Tonight.
Quite an achievement. Thanks, Amelia. Hello and welcome to the program at the end of another working week. We begin tonight with the Perth Council that spent thousands of dollars chasing a ratepayer over a $300 late fee. The matter ended up in a court battle that almost defies belief.
It was outrageous. The punishment didn't fit the crime.
If ever you wanted an example of bureaucracy gone mad, it's this.
Chasing what initially was $300 turned out to be $150 at the end of the time they got to the district court. Where's the logic in that?
Graham Butler with that report. There have been plenty of fiery scenes on MKR this week, and Judge Colin Fassnich is never far away from the controversy. Tonight, though, he's a little calmer, sharing his love of pork. He's part of a campaign to get Aussie foodies eating more of it. My Kitchen Rules returns 7 p.m. Sunday. Now to our delightful dolphins and how you can help protect them. Mandurah Estuary is experiencing a bit of a baby boom at the moment, with an increase in sightings of mothers and calves. Shanae Maripodi reports scientists want the public to join in a dolphin spotting program to help identify them. If you'd like to know more about the app, visit our Facebook page. Rain on the way, weekend weather details are soon, and setting sail from Fremantle. How to snap up a bargain at sea.
We stopped off at 10 ports. It was absolutely amazing.
Plus, overprotective parents copping the blame for anxious kids.
Hello, it was a lovely sunny day in Perth. 23 was our maximum, but we are in for a wintry change this weekend. Rain is on the way and we could get some storms too. Around the suburbs, Hillary's reached 21 today. It was 23 in Freo, 24 in Jandakot, and Mandurah got to 22. Very hot in our north tomorrow, 39 in Port Hedland, but a different story in the southwest. Showers and storms for Bunbury and Albany. On local waters, northerly winds will become variable in the middle of the day, seas to 1 metre, swell to 2.5. So a mostly sunny morning tomorrow, a 50% chance of showers in the afternoon and evening. We could also get a storm, 26 the top, up to 20 millimetres of rain is forecast on Sunday, and there's a chance of a storm too and a shower or two on Monday. Here's Mon.
Thanks, Amelia. Now a warning to parents about the risks of being too overprotective. Experts believe that helicopter parenting could be contributing to the number of children suffering anxiety. That's our program for this evening. Next week, we take you inside the secret control room where thousands of cameras are watching your every move. And we tour Perth's most amazing Italian mansion, complete with its own Venetian canal. Could rival some of the homes that you'll see on Better Homes and Gardens, which is coming up next. Have a fabulous weekend.